Silent Hill, of all things, is becoming pay to win. Yeah, let that sink in.
So Konami's trying to bring back Silent Hill in a big way. They're releasing a bunch of games. We know that Silent Hill 2 remake is in the works by Bloober Team. We also know that there is a new Silent Hill game from the Japanese team called Silent Hill F. The teaser looks kind of
F. Okay.
sick, not going to lie, but obviously we're going to have to wait and see more before we can really make any kind of judgment on this front. And then there are smaller titles like Silent Hill Townfall, which is being published by Annapurna. That's in the works as well. The tease is very vague, so we don't know much about that. And then there is...
Okay, so there's at least 4 Silent Hill games coming out? Well, they're definitely not coming out at the same time, but wow, knowing about so many in production is kind of crazy, honestly, huh?
Silent Hill Ascension. We do know a lot about this game because it's already out. It's more like a TV show with some interactive elements and a lot of microtransactions attached to it, and plenty of people are not happy with the direction that Silent Hill Ascension took and are in turn worried that Konami...
People are not happy about microtransactions? Mind-breaking. I would have never seen this coming. I thought the more microtransactions a game has, the better it is. Wow.
Konami will pull some BS with some of the more highly anticipated Silent Hill titles that are still in development. So right here is the website for Silent Hill Ascension, a Genvid interactive series. So this was made and published by
An interactive series. Well, that's at least easy to milk.
Genvid alongside Konami and Bad Robot Games, and this is something that is released on mobile devices in particular, or you can use the Silent Hill Ascension website to access this on your desktop or laptop. And going to the Google Play Store, you can see right here that the reviews are very negative. Silent Hill Ascension...
When has Steam... Dude, if you're gonna make a pay-to-win game, and you put it on Steam, your reviews are gonna be negative 100%. If you're gonna make a game pay to win, the reviews on Steam are gonna be negative. Steam is one of the very few places where actual real ratings are done. It's so rare now that you can find a place to watch movies that has actual agreeable ratings and stuff like that. It's crazy, honestly. Thank God Steam still exists.
Ascension, even by mobile game user standards, we're seeing a review score of 1.7 stars from 11.3 thousand reviews. The concept of Silent Hill Ascension...
Wait, that's actually not too surprising. I doubt that. What are the chances, the mobile zoomer boomers are gonna go to mobile to actually play something like a scary game in the first place? I don't think that's happening. I think everyone's still downloading Candy Crush or Crunch or whatever it's called.
Is kind of interesting in the way that it is an interactive show that is live streamed on a daily basis, and people get to come in, engage with the live chat, and influence the canon of the story based on voting decisions and stuff like that.
That's actually cool.
There's a potentially cool concept behind it that is absolutely ruined by the way this whole experience is monetized and the business model that is prioritized over a great user experience. People were already getting a bad feeling early on. I mean, here's a trailer for Silent Hill Ascension from 5 months ago. That was mostly just a showcase of some of the cinematics, and I mean, the likes of this.
This genuinely looks like a Netflix adaptation of Silent Hill. Oof. That looks bad.
Likes ratio speaks for itself. Same thing goes for this trailer that was released a month ago on the official Silent Hill YouTube channel. You can see right here that the likes to dislikes ratio is pretty similar to what we saw here. Not much.
I wouldn't call that. That this is 1-for-1. That's 2-for-1. So this is better, I assume.
Difference there. But people thought maybe once the actual game or series comes out, things will improve. But then we saw this trailer right here released 3 weeks ago, Silent Hill Ascension, the Essentials, which kind of explains how this whole experience works. You can see right here a mere 346.
Yo, that's impressive. This is what? 1 to roughly 15? 1 to 15 ratio. Wow, okay.
6 likes versus a whopping 5.1 thousand dislikes. Just straight up near universally
More
abhorred
close to 1 to 14, but okay.
and disdained by the community. The comments here, there's no greater suffering than being a Silent Hill fan. It's very meta, very much psychological horror, if you will. A season pass for an interactive movie. We really are living in the golden age of gaming. I've lived long enough to see all the things that shaped me as a man become corrupt, wither, and die. Thanks, Konami. So on and so forth. People are not happy at all.
Okay, I'm gonna slightly defend this. Not a lot, because I don't see... he hasn't explained on how this is pay to win. Well, maybe he's probably gonna explain, right? There's no way Young, is gonna leave everyone hanging and not explaining how this is paid to win. Now, I understand that this is not what people expect from Silent Hill, and that's true. And I think that's most people disliking it, because this is not their Silent Hill, okay? And you have to be real. If you're playing a horror game and you like it, the audience for that stuff is super niche, super loyal, super, well, not willing to change. So an interactive series like this, if you tell me that there's something like that, I'm like, sounds actually not that bad. But for someone who's a fan of the horror genre, this probably sounds like, well, true horror, I guess, and not the good kind. But, you know, for average people, I think, I don't know, for me it sounds interesting, considering he hasn't explained the pay-to-win aspect yet. What do you think?
With what's presented in this essentially gameplay explainer. Let's check this out and kind of see the key elements that make this experience so just, I don't know, egregious, really. So here we go.
It's easy to begin and become a part of the Silent Hill Ascension experience.
Already.
I mean, yeah, this does not look good. This has so many red flags. Wow.
Just the main menu. It's the most mobile game kind of interface I've ever seen. Wow. I mean, the store is one of the first things that's kind of prominently highlighted here. So that already tells you a lot about what kind of experience this is.
Get started by catching up on the latest episodes.
Okay.
The story unfolds over the course of months with a new story for you to engage in.
This isn't live action, by the way. It is like an animated series.
Oh, yeah. It definitely sounds like this is some kind of... well, it's not a cash grab in the typical sense, but yeah, since there's a store and this is a thing, yeah, I see why this seems, well, extremely not friendly to wallets. Yeah, I get it.
6 p.m. Pacific time
for sure.
Stream. You will have the opportunity to make decisions.
So you got the chat on the right here.
Okay.
The series, the episode is playing out here on the main screen.
During live streams, you'll see the outcome of your decisions and be able
Choose
to chat with the community.
decisions. Run, finish the oath. I mean, this seems this is kind of fun. I mean, just don't buy things, I guess, in this case. Oh no! Wait. So this is there's not a. Oh, okay, I got it. So this is how it's paid to win. Okay. So you see these symbols, this cross and P thing. Those are points. Those are some kind of points, and as you can see, you can vote with points. So someone has, if a millionaire wants to see run, a millionaire's getting to see run, okay? And there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, I kind of get it why it's trash. Yeah, this ruins the experience.
The interface is cluttered as all hell. I don't know who kind of came up with this, but this is not attractive to look at, which is the complete opposite to the sponsor of today's video, Galaxy Lamps, which will transform your room by filling it with a mesmerizing inner is going on. Beyond that, you can see right here that there's premium currency involved in the voting. You have to pay premium currency to vote, and yes, you can earn that premium currency through a variety of means, but guess what? You can also, of course, buy.
Please tell me that you can earn premium currency by watching ads. Imagine you earn premium currency by watching ads. Oh no, this is actually way worse than I thought. Honestly, I anticipated that this is going to be like, okay, the old fans kind of hate the new thing, so they're over-exaggerating it, but nah, this is flat out egregious, okay? This is really sad. And you know what's actually the saddest thing? I can guarantee you, no one's actually spending no one's even spending $100 on this premium currency to vote. Okay, no one's doing that. Well, maybe one guy is doing it, like, I don't know, once, but that's still probably not even that many votes. Let's be real. Probably 1K votes for 1,000 points is most likely $100. Okay? It's probably not easy accessibility.
That premium currency en masse, and you can have a greater influence on the outcome of certain things. So people who are wealthier, who can afford to buy premium currency en masse, will just...
Wait. I just noticed. I read the UI. Rachel's current fate. Oh, this is stupid. Oh, this is not even pay to win. This is just a bad game in general. So yeah, you can see what you're voting for. So this is the damnation route, and that's it. Yeah, this is not even smart as a pay to win thing, because okay, she's already set in stone for the damnation route, it seems like. So what is it different? What does it matter even for me to try and pay for this? Her fate is already decided and visible. Yeah, this is maximum stupid.
Straight up have an advantage. This is a pay-to-win experience for a freaking TV series where people can vote on the canon of the events that unfold throughout this story. It's just like we're taking the concept of pay-to-win to a whole new level here.
Decisions aren't voting. Rather, you'll use influence points or IP
Influence
to
points.
participate.
That's
The more
the
IP you
premium
have,
currency.
The more sway you'll have for the decisions you care about.
That straight up is advertised. The more IP you have, the more sway you'll have. Like, your vote will count as a bigger vote than others the more IP or influence points you spend, which you can also buy from the store.
Yep.
It's straight up admitted here that it's
Very
pay to win.
obvious.
You can also rally others to your decisions.
X2,
Once a decision
wow.
is made, it is canon. There's no reset button. Every day has a different, difficult decision. Come back daily, make your voice heard to drive those canon decisions and earn valuable rewards. Importantly, you don't have to be there live. All decisions are available at least 24 hours in
that's
advance, and every
stupid.
scene is available.
Oh, wow, this is even worse. Okay, so you're telling me none of these decisions matter. Welcome to Silent Hill, Starfield Edition. Your choices don't matter. The outcome is 100% the same. Only the ending slightly changes, I guess. Wow, yeah, this sucks.
To watch on demand after the live stream.
Oh boy.
Every live stream concludes.
So even after the live stream portion is over, people can decide to just keep shoving in influence points into the decision that they want to be canon.
Concludes with a sequence where you and the entire audience must help a main character endure through real danger.
Right, we got
You
some
won't wanna miss
quick
Keep
time events
tapping?
that unfold as you're watching these episodes unfold. So there are some interactive elements, but as
That's
we'll see in some
stupid.
feedback we'll take a look at later, these happen so quickly, and because of like potential like server issues or whatever, these just don't work very well, and a lot of people are peeved at the way these QTEs
I mean, even if they worked, I would still say that that's just stupid, honestly.
work.
Wow.
Through
This is
QTEs, you
real
do gain
bad.
some rewards and whatnot, but a lot of people feel like they've been implemented very inelegantly and in a way that people feel like it's kind of difficult to interact with these QTEs. They happen kind of so sporadically and so quickly, and not in a responsive way, so on and so forth. So we'll take a look at that later.
these live moments because if a character fails enough in them, they may not survive future encounters, leading to their permanent death in the story.
So you can see right here, you know, based on how many community members pass or fail the QTE, the outcome will be influenced. That's kind of the
That's funny.
concept
These
behind it.
endurance scenes are one of the best places to earn large amounts of influence points, but you can also solve puzzles to get IP.
Wow.
Now those puzzles also have essentially paywalled elements that I'll get to in a bit.
New puzzles to solve, and some will unlock lore or other bonuses.
So there are mini games you can participate in to
Decisions,
gain
endurance
influence
scenes, and
points.
puzzles all contribute to whether characters will face redemption, suffering, or damnation in Silent Hill Ascension's finale.
Oh,
Additionally,
that's dumb.
characters may lose hope if they fail too many times in a shared delusion. A character's hope needs to
Nice.
be high enough for them to survive a crucial story moment. If the audience feels too
Oh,
many
there's gonna no. This is too much effort. Okay, this is bad. There's too many characters as we saw here. It's impossible. This thing is as scripted as Starfield. No, this is so bad. Don't even attempt it. There's only one ending. Well, there's an ending, and then there's a Fallout type of, slideshow at the end that tells you what happened to every character. 100% guaranteed.
delusions, you can increase hope.
So
by
hope is
solving
another
certain puzzles
currency that
restore
influences the
characters'
outcome of
mental
stories,
states.
and puzzles
You
give
can
characters
also be
hope.
part of the show. Each day, you and other audience members can enter a cameo contest to have parts in the series. Influence points are how you get into the contest.
Of course.
So that is also influenced
Of
by
course.
IP, influence points, which is the premium currency. And so if you there's more of like a cosmetic thing of, wanting your character or your custom-made avatar to make a cameo in the show. Their appearance will be featured in the show, and then voiceover.
Yeah, this is just monetized from hell to back. This is kind of insanely bad. Wow. Sad.
Will be added
Sad.
over to your character, and it's essentially like a skin for the character that is meant to be in the series, and that skin being, the avatar that is chosen, the contest winner or whatever.
You have the ability to customize how you will appear in the show using the character creator, and you will be permanently in the story of Silent Hill Ascension, seen by millions. Your character is also your representation to the rest of the community in chat and leaderboards.
Wow.
Each decision connects to a moment in the series. You can collect all moments in the series by participating in the decision and watching the result. And if you have the most impact on the decision,
So, they essentially gamified a TV series. That's crazy.
you'll collect a gold moment and be the only person in the world who has it. You can also see other parts of your collection like achievements, lore, and unlocked items through your user profile. Customize your
And then there's,
experience with the Silent Hill Ascension Season Pass, which
There's more. Yeah, there's a
Season
freaking season
pass.
pass.
character and profile customization options.
And yeah, customization
good.
options, cosmetic options
That's good.
are spread throughout.
Hey, say what you will. This is a better season pass than Diablo 4. Silent Hill fans got it good, boy. Looking better than Diablo 4. Maybe even has a claim all button. Wow.
But you can earn
Yo.
influence points through the season pass.
Free. Which characters survive? or
How do you add a
fail
season
is
pass to
in
a
your
frickin' TV
hands.
series?
Face your trauma
To a
together
story-driven
and join
interactive
millions of
experience? Like,
fans
that's
live
insane to me.
shape the canon of
I mean, I'll fucking add a season pass to your sleep schedule, baby, if that means I'm gonna get money for it.
Silent Hill forever.
So yeah, that's kind of a summary of Silent Hill
Crazy.
Ascension.
That is so crazy.
And there's this Polygon article that also breaks it down. Silent Hill Ascension's pricing explained ahead of the Halloween premiere. So this is something that's going to take place over the course of 16 weeks. Viewers will decide the fates of its characters and influence
Wow.
Silent
That's a
Hill
long
canon
time, though.
through their choices. Tuesday's premiere of Silent Hill Ascension will run about 45 minutes with normal nightly episodes spanning about 5 to 15 minutes. Genvid expects to generate about 45 minutes of content for its series each week.
Wait, nightly episodes. Well, at least there's a lot of content. So what is that? 16 weeks. Okay, let's say 90 for simplicity's sake. 90 times 5. What is 90 times 5? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of hours, baby. That's like 7 hours at the minimum. So that's at least not a that's at the bare minimum. Like that's a pretty long game. That's kind of strange. Well, I guess it makes sense. It's probably not going to be too interesting, but at the bare minimum, this is the equivalent of a 10-hour-ish long series or game or whatever you want to call it. That's like one season at the bare minimum. That they at least put some time in it, I guess. It's probably not good and it's pretty boring, but again, it's at least they put some, I guess, minimal effort in it, we can say. Not that great, but still.
There's a season pass that unlocks a long list of in-game cosmetics, including stickers and character customization options. You'll be able to show off those cosmetics through the cameo contests. Ascension viewers' in-app avatars have the opportunity to show up as extras and in speaking roles. Now, Genvit's CEO here insists that this experience is not pay-to-win at all. Navik says that Silent Hill Ascension won't be pay-to-win. Viewers can't simply spend a bunch of money on IP to outvote their fellow.
But they can. You already showed us that they very much literally can.
Silent Hill fans, and yet this goes counter to what the video we just watched said, where they straight up advertised that if you put more influence points into your vote, you'll have a greater sway over the outcome. And because you can buy influence points, that means you can pay to have a...
You know what's the worst part about this, by the way? This thing is gonna make hella money, okay? Because they just need like a couple of whales that think that that people are gonna care about the fact that their shittily made boring avatar is in the series, and that's it. That's gonna be enough for them to probably spend 100k on this thing. Now, granted, they probably can spend 100k easily, and their lives won't change in any real sense, and they're free to do it because it's their money. But that alone, that fact alone, will probably make this thing an absolute success. I imagine it will be a success, because I didn't comment about the game parts here that we saw, but they're dark, but they're like, you know, they look bad. They look bad, especially like this part, this fat thing right here. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look like they had to, you know, put a lot of effort into making this thing.
A greater sway. As Polygon states right here, influence points can be purchased directly and unlocked through the season pass, but there are free ways to earn the points. Though, of course, earning the points takes some grinding. You won't earn as many. It's a lot easier to just purchase influence points en masse. Beyond that, the QTEs are explained here. Ascension has moments called endurance scenes, real-time QTEs, quick-time events that viewers can participate in to decide characters' fate and earn them influence points. And then beyond that, they talk about the puzzles and how these also allow you to earn influence points, including things like a rhythm game in which players strum a guitar, lockboxes, hash puzzles, and a classic tile puzzle game. And then beyond that, there's the whole hope meter game.
Dude, there's no way. Dude, if there's a tile puzzle, the one where you move things like this, you know, bruh, that's not gonna work.
Play element where solving these puzzles will aid the characters of Ascension, restoring their in-game hope meter to keep them in play. And the season pass itself is $20, which spans 6 months of content. And then beyond that, there's going to be New Game Plus style replays, which will offer different outcomes, so on and so forth. So with all that information out of the way, here's how the community has been reacting to Silent Hill Ascension.
Badly.
Here's a tweet that reads, I think the worst possible thing about Silent Hill Ascension is the currency. The whole point of this web series is to vote on what happens, but voting is done by this digital currency. You can pay to win on this web series. Absolute disgrace. Here we have a Reddit post on the official Silent Hill subreddit. So why vote at all if the wealthiest get to decide? Here's somebody else on the official Silent Hill subreddit expressing bafflement that we waited 10 years for this mess, where there's a freaking season pass for what should be a narrative-driven, you know, community experience.
Just wait until someone tells you that, oh, look at the season pass, only $19 for 6 months. The average game season pass is $30 for 3 months. This is a steal. Just wait until someone defends the season pass, because I swear there's gonna be people who defend the season pass as good value or whatever. Or the good old same old classic, well, you don't have to buy it if you think it's bad. Yeah. But I'm gonna talk about it because I don't want gaming to be this shit. You know? Man, this makes Starfield look interesting. This makes Starfield look like a complex narrative spun web. It's crazy.
Everything is money, always money. After waiting so long, we get this. And the episode was horrible too. QuickTime events were laggy. Story was bad. That's another thing. The quality of the show itself is being called into question.
Obviously, like, what did you honestly think? That they have at least 10... again, 10... They roughly have probably 9 to, let's say, 35 hours of video to show you. That's crazy. that is an actual very, very long game, if we're being honest, if it's like a story-driven single-player thing. Most games, if you are not that long nowadays, if you do it properly. That means, inherently, by default, this story thingamajig cannot be good quality, because it's way too long to be good quality. It's just stretched out so people can spend more money on it. That's literally it. Because by the end, you're gonna be you're gonna be probably left with just some people who are hate watching it, some people who are just dumb in the head and actually think it's good, and then you're gonna be left with a couple of absolute pay pigs who are, who just want to pay money because they think they're special because of it. It's gonna be crazy. Anyway, is that pretty much it? It seems like it. Young is going at it, though. Anyway, that was Young, yeah. I do it better than him at this point. Anyway, have a nice day. Bye-bye.